Breath of the Wild at the time of its release was by far the biggest and most immersive Zelda game. The massive open world and plethora of side quests gave players loads of gameplay to enjoy, as well as 2 DLC packs for even more of an immersive experience. However, the entire story could potentially have never happened at all. Today we'll be exploring why Breath of the Wild's story never actually happened. In order to do this, we'll need to take the story of Tears of the Kingdom into consideration. Breath of the Wild starts with Link awakening after 100 years of slumber, and is informed of Calamity Ganon trying to corrupt Hyrule with his dark magic. Throughout the game, Link is tasked with freeing all 4 of the divine beasts, Va Meadow, Va Rudania, Va Ruta, and Va Naboris. These 4 mechanical constructs served as the main guardians of Hyrule Castle until they fell under the influence of Calamity Ganon. Once freed, they can help you in the fight with him in Hyrule Castle by reducing his health by half. Link can also explore different shrines throughout Hyrule inhabited by Sheikah monks that give him more power once their puzzles are solved. Some of the land is also patrolled by ancient robots called Guardians that will attack you on sight, with some of them just being stationary. Now this all feels real at first, but then we get to Tears of the Kingdom, which obviously takes place after Breath of the Wild. However, there are a lot of things in the story of Breath of the Wild that aren't in this one. For example, there's no such thing as Sheikah monks in Tears of the Kingdom, no guardians patrolling Hyrule, and no divine beasts. None of these things are even mentioned in the game. Yes, you can find the remains of just one guardian in Tears of the Kingdom, but that just makes the whole thing even more suspicious. If it was actually a guardian, how come there aren't any other guardian remains throughout the land? And possibly the most damning evidence is that when you head to where the Resurrection Shrine was from Breath of the Wild, which is where you start off in that game, there's only a cave. No shrine, no Sheikah slate pedestal, nothing like that. So, all of this points to the possibility of Breath of the Wild never happening at all. Now, you could make the argument that this isn't true due to Master Koga being stuck in the depths, having fallen in after the battle with him in Breath of the Wild. However, it doesn't seem like he's trapped and is actually down there willingly, as he's trying to find a way to harness the Zonai magic so that he can use it for his nefarious endeavors. It's possible that Link's journey in Breath of the Wild was a vision that he had of Hyrule being in danger. So, after looking at all of the evidence, here's my final conclusion. Calamity Ganon represents Ganondorf and his dark power in Tears of the Kingdom, and the 4 divine beasts represent the 4 sages, not including Rauru. His journey in Breath of the Wild is a vision, to warn him about the danger that Ganondorf poses, since his dark power is much more dangerous in Tears of the Kingdom than it is in Breath of the Wild, since the gloom not only drains your health but can also temporarily reduce your maximum health too, unlike the Calamity in Breath of the Wild, which just damages you. Link's journey in Breath of the Wild was what prompted him to join Zelda into going beneath Hyrule Castle to investigate the dark magic that was detected there, which is where they found the Demon King, later revealed to be Ganondorf, thus giving us Tears of the Kingdom. But what are your thoughts on this theory? Do you think that Link's journey in Breath of the Wild was a story that never took place? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe and ring the bell to get notified on further uploads. Also, feel free to join my Discord. The link to it will be in the pinned comment. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.